Well, I thought it was flashing.
Hey MTV, welcome to my crib.
I can't even hear you. Where's the... right in front of the water?
Welcome to my crib.
We're not even in focus. What is going on?
This is awesome.
You look cute.
I hope you include this in the
Well, I don't know if we
YouTube
can
video.
hear it because I don't have the microphone on. There, come stand over here.
Welcome to my crib.
This is so cute. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh, there we go. Did you just take a selfie?
I accidentally turned the camera.
30 minutes down the road and realized that I don't have my camera. It's still sitting back there on the floor.
Oh, it's a good day now. It's a good day now.
Hey MTV, welcome to my crib.
What's your favorite thing to say on camera? It's the only thing you know how to say.
Because I don't know what else to say on a
You
camera.
don't have to say anything. Look at this.
Memorial Day had just passed. My sister Garnett and I had been on the road for a little over a week, and we found ourselves in a quiet neighborhood in Fresno, California. One of my best friends, whom I've known for over 25 years, lives in Fresno with his wife and young baby, and when they learned that my sister and I would be visiting a few of the parks nearby, they insisted that we stay with them, despite having just moved into a new house. The most consistent thing I've heard about living in Fresno is often the question, why would anyone live in Fresno? Other than work, which is why my friend Mac lives here, I can think of a very big reason to be in Fresno. Its proximity to some of the most impressive national parks in the entire country. So one morning while we were staying, Garnett and I packed a lunch and headed out for the day. Our first stop was Kings Canyon National Park, a park that neither of us knew was here initially, but quickly grew on us as one of our favorites. We stopped at some waterfalls that were just off the road, in one of the most unique visitor centers I had seen on our entire trip, and had to forego a hike we had planned due to a trail closure.
Really? Huh. That's lame. I can see it. Brrr. It's cold out here. Did you just take a selfie?
I accidentally turned the camera.
And instead of taking the most direct route back out of the park, we did what we had done so many times already on this trip and took the scenic way. Up General's Highway and into Sequoia National Park. The road ascended into the dense fog and rain. The fog intensified as we climbed higher, enveloping us in a misty shroud. The sequoia trees towering above us looked like alien life forms coming to visit Earth for the first time, their peaks reaching high out of sight.
So cool. Do we keep going around the circle or do we go back? That's crazy. They got me.
I almost said.
After a slow descent back out of the clouds, we found ourselves yet again in the central Californian farmlands, heading back to Fresno.
There's a flop camera out here.
And Mac and his wife both had the following day free. So the five of us piled into their Subaru and we headed for Yosemite Valley.
Oh, goodbye, Bimbo. It's been fun. I think we should stop. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the spot. We'll go through the tunnel. There's a tunnel that goes through this thing about right here. Where you can see the
Where's the right in front of the water?
Welcome to my crib.
We're not even in focus. What is going on?
This is awesome. You look cute.
I
She's
hope
the
you
worst.
include this in the.
Well, I don't know if
YouTube
we can
video.
hear it because I don't have the microphone on. There, come stand over here.
Welcome to my crib. Thumbnail.
Pants. It's too hot for pants.
What is that from?
I don't know. Matt just sit all the time.
Mac and I actually grew up as enemies. To any normal person, that means absolutely nothing. But when you're 8 years old, it feels like the most important rivalry in the world. We'd spend our time at camp playing King of the Log, or having arm wrestling tournaments after church. We were determined to beat each other at just about anything. Funny enough, less than 10 years later, I was spending more time at Mac's house than my own. Every day after school, I'd end up there raiding the pantry. After basketball practice, I'd be there for dinner, taking it upon myself to ensure that there were no leftovers, much to the amusement of Mac's mom. Looking back, I don't think it was ever about the food. It was about feeling at home, about having a place where I was expected, where I felt like I belonged, without ever having to ask. The funny thing is, I grew up with 9 siblings, 5 of them brothers. But somewhere between the ages of 10 and 18, Mac became the brother I always imagined having. Not because my family didn't love me, but because that's what often happens when you're one of 10 kids. Everyone is loved, but sometimes it's easy to disappear into the crowd. Seeing Mac again, it didn't take long for 20 years to disappear. The inside jokes were still there, the conversations picked up where they'd left off, and before long, we were making new memories, as if it hadn't been years since we'd last seen each other.
Which one is Half Dome?
What's that?
Which one is Half Dome?
He's so quick.
And we spent one final night in Fresno before starting our longest driving day thus far. It took us south just to the outskirts of Los Angeles. One of my brothers lives just off the interstate, and after some convincing, we decided to stop for a few hours.
What are you doing? Where's everybody?
Upstairs. A blue cookie truck? Whoa. And then I looked at it, I was like, huh, there's something. Audrey was on there. Well, I gave it to you because that's just for lunch. You can eat it, or you can sit here and hang out with us.
What's that weird amount of...
Hey, you came here too. Come on. Oh. There you go. You did it. Good job. The big lake, huh?
Look at that.
I told her where to look at, she said.
With our bellies full of butter chicken, we went to a nearby park for a walk to stretch our legs and get blood flowing before we would spend the remainder of the day in the car, heading east.
I really want to go on this inflatable thing. I know. Right now, where you can go?
I'm just in the tire.
Steakhouse, Tommy's Cafe. We got food trucks.
I love a good truck.
Interstate truck supply. The Market ATM liquor photo store.
Chinese
Yeah.
food.
There's Chinese food, there's Indian food, there's barbecue, this truck's about to merge into this Honda.
What are we about to
We got
merge into?
$6.59 gas.
And I wonder, I wanna know if life gets any better. Pretend like it's raining, talk about the weather. Play the tape of when we were stupid kids, middle fingers up. I wanna know where those days go.
There's not much between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. Mostly desert and a few small towns. One of which happens to be the home of a guy that played basketball on my team this past season. So after an in-and-out stop to have dinner with Chris, Garnett and I passed through Vegas and on to Mesquite, Nevada, positioning ourselves to have an early start for one of my favorite national parks.
Stay up every night, no worries about our problems or how to solve them. But do we know? Swear I could have died right there and not be happy. Guess time trip is where to go. And I wonder, I wanna know if life gets any better. Pretend like it's raining, talk about the weather. Play the tape of when we were stupid kids, middle fingers up. I wanna know,
In 2014, right after I graduated from college, two of my college friends and I did a very similar, albeit much shorter, road trip. One of the guys was from Calgary, but he had his car in Georgia. So the three of us took a road trip together to return his car back home. We drove from Chattanooga, Tennessee to the Grand Canyon in one fell swoop, not stopping for anything but gas. Our next stop after the Grand Canyon was Zion National Park. As we were approaching from the east, there was one logical way to get into the park, the Mount Carmel Tunnel. To this day, the thing I remember most about that trip was driving through this tunnel and being absolutely smacked in the face by the reveal on the other side. A park I had never been to and at the time had never even heard of, showing off its full glory all at once rendered me speechless. And now, 12 years later, I had the opportunity to give that to someone else. Garnett's affinity for tunnels and jaw-dropping views came together with the soundtrack of her favorite childhood movie and gave us a moment that I will remember for the rest of my life.
Garnett, we timed this so well.
After a drive through Zion and a quick stop at the gift shop, we turned north onto Interstate 15 and drove through some of the most gnarly rain I have ever seen en route to Salt Lake City and another good friend of mine.
There he is.
This is weird. How you doing?
Good to see you.
Yeah. That's my sister over there.
My friend Tyler is an artist based in Salt Lake City. A few years ago, he flew to Albania to tattoo an unfinished part of my sleeve. Last year, we met in Romania and spent 7 days living on the road. This time, it was my turn to come see where he calls home, and to fix someone else's faded tattoo work.
We don't care for any. Well, Alaska I'd love to do for a summer, like a whole summer.
Yeah. My friend that I was just with, he was like, oh yeah, I went to Alaska and I... It's funny how some friendships only exist because you're both willing to meet each other halfway. Albania, Romania, Utah. Somehow we've managed to keep finding new places to catch up, and I think our friendship is stronger because of it.
Do you use different color Sharpies for different colors for the ink?
I was like, I wouldn't do that to everybody, but very nice of you to do it for us.
Absolutely. It's always a good feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, for life now, you don't even have to be ashamed of it.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna show it off. I want to show it off right.
Yeah.
Freaking fabulous fry sauce.
And the next morning, Tyler loaded up his camping gear and his dirt bike, and we hit the road again, this time heading south towards Moab.
I had to fill up way less than I did when I lived in Moscow. It was so confusing to me.
I went to so many campsites on this trip, it's impossible to say which was the best. But camping on the edge of a canyon, just a few miles from a couple national parks, is not an experience I will soon forget. Utah had me very in my element. Warm weather from the time the sun came up, not many people around, open wilderness. But despite that, the sun got too much to bear, so we all retreated to whatever shade we could find to wait out the hottest parts of the day.
More comfortable than I was in that chair.
And after dozing off in the hammock for a few minutes, the sun was low enough in the sky that we could be out of the shade without melting, and it was time to set up camp. And as Tyler prepared steak and potatoes for dinner, the sun sank below the cloud bank on the horizon, lighting up the canyon walls with that fiery red that this region is known for.
I haven't felt the sun or the blowing of the wind, don't know where it goes. Haven't heard where she's been to be happy. Stay strong to feel love, to be known. I haven't read a book without skipping a page. I don't take the time, I don't know how to wait to be happy. Stay strong to feel love, to be known.
It's in the car.
I haven't felt the stars, I haven't seen the moon. I wrote them all in song so I could sing for you to be happy, to stay strong, to feel love, to be known, to be happy, to stay strong, to feel love, to be known.
Okay. Some sunburn spots on the paint, but I'd rather deal with cosmetic stuff than a rotting vehicle.
I set up my camera on the edge of the canyon to get a cool shadow as the sun came up, and then we packed up quick and left. And now we're a good 30 minutes down the road and realized that I don't have my camera. It's still sitting back there on the cliff. So we have to go back and get it. Yeah. So I'm gonna park here. Yeah, go for it. Oh my gosh. I see it. I see it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that relief. Holy cow. Oh, this time lapse better have been worth it. Oh man. Oh, it's a good day now. It's a good day now. Wow, that relief is insane. Oh my gosh. Oh, no way. Oh. Oh my. Oh man. Oh man. All right. Well, there's the end of the view. Now I have an hour long video. Hour and 36 minutes. Oh.
Which is why you left.
Yep.
Yeah.
We spent some time in the town of Moab so that Garnett could have a meeting, and then ventured into Arches National Park.
Oh, water filling station.
Perfect.
You haven't said.
Which is obviously no one. It's just how it is.
Go sit in some air conditioning. Find our next place.
And as the sun cooled down a bit, we found another place to camp, close to the interstate that would take both Tyler and us to our destinations in opposite directions. I woke up with the light and reignited the fire from the night before as the sun lit the hills aglow. And it was time to say goodbye to yet another dear friend and keep heading east, up and over the Rocky Mountains to a little town called Lyons, which would be our home base for a few nights while I gave a presentation for work, and we explored our 9th national park of the journey.
Bird that can mimic.
Oh, other door.
Oh no! My water! I love my water! Ah!
It's open!
I should have tightened my.
You ain't helping me at all. The memories they all twist and turn. I bang my head against the wall. Yeah, somehow I just never learn. In the back of the schoolyard, where we used to play hide and seek. You smiled and low, oh my God, and there was no need to speak.
Neither one of us were in shape for a long hike, and our unpreparedness caught up to us yet again when we found out that we didn't reserve a permit to be allowed into a certain section of the park, a section that has a bunch of the hikes I was interested in. So instead, we chose to go for a good long drive through the Rocky Mountains, all the way up to the highest visitor center in the United States.
Nostalgia is my second nature. My least favorite state of mind. But I go there all the time. All the time. Well, how you worry me
is. And I'm the one talking to them, and I'm a fat.
I think they also enforce staying on the road.
When I began this trip, I had been to 48 states. The two I had not set foot in, South Dakota and Alaska. And let me tell you, South Dakota did not disappoint. From the moment we crossed the border into South Dakota, it hit different. In the distance there was rain, which seemed to amplify the gold pouring from the sun. As has been the theme on the entire trip, I pulled over the first chance I got to really take in what we were seeing.
South Dakota!
I had only enough time to get a single clip before turning around and coming face to face with a mustached man in a white Lincoln. We were on a gravel road, and I hadn't even heard the tires crunching up. So either he spawned out of thin air, or I had been so captivated by the colors in the clouds that I was completely oblivious. He looked at us and uttered 2 words. "You alright?" I spluttered something about just pulling over to watch the sunset, and he nodded approval and disappeared as quietly as he had come. We hit the I-90 junction in Rapid City and turned east. In the distance, heat lightning flashed in the clouds like paparazzi at a red carpet premiere, and the entire drive from the junction to Wall, we had our own private fireworks show.
It just says it's uninstalled.
It's okay, we'll watch softball. Oh, it's over.
The next morning, we woke up early at a motel in Wall. We wanted to get into the park early enough to see some of the wildlife, and before any crowds might show up. Turns out, the only crowd we found in the Badlands was the wildlife.
It's so cute. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Yes, really.
After a full loop inside the park and a stop at the gift shop, we found ourselves passing back through Wall. And as anyone who has driven within a few hundred miles of Wall, South Dakota knows, no trip to Wall is complete without a stop at Wall Drug.
Buy some gold. Oh my goodness. What even is this place? I will definitely try some fudge.
Yeah, so I didn't want to try to walk on the way back. Right, it could be a long time before you go back.
What is that?
It's hot sauce.
No way.
But Sheffield loves hot sauce.
He does love hot sauce.
Then it was back on the road, heading west, up into the Black Hills, past Mount Rushmore, and into the wide open plains of Wyoming.
What? Did I ask you?
What?
Did I ask you?
You said what?
That's true.
So kind of.
What's up?
Oh, the body wash at the
Somewhere deep in the prairies of Wyoming, we came across a stop sign that seemed like it had no business being
I
there.
don't know what that means.
The only car within eyesight was a red truck parked just off the side of the road, and three little boys in neon clothing jumping up and down waving a lemonade sign.
tequila.
Right there.
To split up our drive from Wall to Grand Teton National Park, we stopped for a night in Casper, Wyoming, a quaint town that was reminiscent of where I grew up in Idaho.
I hope it's open.
Our accommodation for that night was a small farmhouse on the border of Wyoming and Idaho, just on the other side of the Tetons. So we stopped in Jackson to see what the appeal was and for Garnett to hunt down a souvenir before making the final 40-minute drive to the home of some friends.
Get another one?
No, I'm gonna see if they have them in Tetons.
It's really pretty. Jenny Lake is really pretty.
Okay.
And there's some hikes around Jenny and up here. They're not, they're not.
Expecting to encounter massive lines trying to get into Yellowstone early the next morning, we noticed a sign for a wildlife rescue center nearby. So instead of spending time inhaling the fumes of idling RVs, we learned a bit more about the local fauna.
That one's flat.
Are you afraid?
You can see Corum making his way outside, and Bo, our other boy, will be just behind him here, and then the male bear is going to come along as well as a former coat. But since we are in a setting where these bears do get plenty of food and space and resource in terms of size for a male bear in Montana, Bo currently weighs just around 500 pounds. Most male bears around here weigh 400 to 700, so he is right in the middle of that average. While Corum, the darker colored bear, is our biggest bear at our center end of the scale, the biggest size of bear that you should expect to see in this area, and most wild bears are probably years ago. So he easily could remember that experience, decided to try his hand in the town of Corum, and very quickly he got into birdseed in the backyard, garbage left out unsecured, and then eventually got a
And after seeing how easily a 600-pound grizzly bear could get food if it really wanted it, we ate a sandwich in the parking lot and set our GPS for Old Faithful.
Not bison, they're lame.
I'm trying to think, because I feel like I would.
Unless those are just regular cows.
Let's go walking around.
I couldn't count how many geysers we passed during those few hours in Yellowstone. Around nearly every bend was another pool of water, each one looking completely different from the last. Some were impossibly blue. Others glowed with rings of orange, yellow, and green, as if someone had scattered gemstones across the landscape. We were walking on another planet. But that's not what makes Yellowstone so captivating. It's a place where the earth still feels unfinished. Steam escapes through cracks in the ground. Boiling water erupts without warning. Rivers carve their way through vast canyons, and entire valleys move to the rhythm of the wildlife that has called this place home for thousands of years. Bison graze in enormous herds. Wolves still roam freely. Bears, elk, moose, foxes, coyotes. This is one of the few places in the United States where the ecosystem still feels remarkably intact. There's a reason Yellowstone became the world's first national park. It isn't just because of one famous geyser or one breathtaking viewpoint. It's because everywhere you look, you're reminded of the incredible complexity and beauty woven into creation. Landscape that has been carefully shaped over time in ways that are almost impossible to comprehend. And it will continue to do so long after we're gone. You don't simply visit Yellowstone. You spend time walking through a place that can't help but point your attention back to its creator. 3 weeks together gave us plenty of opportunities to learn about each other again. We'd both changed since we last lived under the same roof, and sharing a car, campsites, and almost every decision in between has a way of revealing both the best and the worst parts of you. Of course, we had our disagreements. Every sibling does. But I don't think a healthy relationship is measured by whether conflict exists. I think it's measured by what happens afterwards. 3 weeks with another person requires both of you to set your own preferences aside from time to time and choose what's best for the relationship instead. This was the trip of a lifetime. I can't think of another situation in my life where I'd have the opportunity to spend so much uninterrupted time with one of my siblings. After I moved out of my parents' house at 18, I knew my time with any of them would never be the same again. It would come in small bites, holidays, weddings, an occasional weekend. But over the last 16 years, as the other 8 of them have gotten married and started families of their own, those moments have only become more precious. The fact that Garnett and I were able to come up with this trip was remarkable, and the fact that it actually made it out of the group chat is astonishing. While we certainly had our fair share of snippy comments back and forth, those aren't what I'll remember 5 or 10 years from now. What I'll remember are the beaches we watched the sunset from, the campsites we stumbled across, and the memories we share with only each other. The kind that quietly strengthen a relationship, no matter how much time passes between visits.
Buddy, if you're going to get into my lane, why are you slowing down so much? You literally cut... Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. You forgive it. You're turning into an old folks' home.
It's a little old lady, James.
Sorry. Miss Buddy.
One final gift shop, one final Airbnb in Butte, Montana, and then it was a 2-turn drive back to Moscow, Idaho, where everything started. Thanks for sticking with me. I'll be back soon.